All right, guys. So welcome back here. We're starting up week two here. So hopefully week one went pretty well and we ironed out all the kinks. If we haven't, please get in contact with me as soon as you can. If you have any issues, I'll try and solve them the best that I can. Okay. So this uh this section is going to be 11.3. So for CP, you guys will only have to do this section. Honors, you guys have 11.3 and 11.4. Okay. So this is composite figures. So basically, a composite figure is just a figure that can be separated. All right, separated into regions that are basic plane figures, like triangles, parallelograms, trapezoids, rectangles, circles, everything. So basically, we're just pushing a bunch of shapes together, and it's going to look like this funky mess. But once we divide it, we're just taking the separate areas and adding those together. So the second part is to find the area of a composite figure, divide up the regions. So divide up the regions and find each area. So we're going to have areas of more than one figure at a time. Okay, and to do that, we just sum up the area of those smaller figures that we know we can find the area of, and then add them all together. So hopefully this will make a little bit more sense once we get started here. So if we look at number one, again, a little bit of a funky shape that we got going on here, and it doesn't really make too much sense. So to find the area for number one, okay, to find the area for number one, we have two separate figures. So we have this one, all right, I'm going to call that one, and I'm going to call that shape two. Now, shape one is just a rectangle. So to find the area for shape one, so I'm going to put area, and then I'm going to put a 1 right next to it. That means the area of the first figure. So to find the area of the first figure, it's a rectangle. So we have to think, all right, what do we use? Well, we use base times height, okay? So to figure out this one, it's just going to be, if you look at this side is 12, this side's 23, so it's just 12 times 23. Oops. So we're just going to multiply those two together, and we're going to get 276. So that's the area for the first figure. Now what we have to do is we have to find the area of the second figure, okay? So we got to find the area of the second figure. Now to do that, we have to figure out what is that shape. And if you look at the second figure, which is right here, okay? That is going to be a trapezoid, okay? It has two sets of parallel lines, all right? And so to find the area of a trapezoid, that's the formula that you guys have to have memorized, and that is just 1/2 height times base 1 plus base 2. So using stuff from the previous 11.1 section and applying it here. So to do this one, we got to figure out, well, we know the two bases are 23 and 15, okay? So those are our two bases, all right? So that's base 1 and base 2. Now to find the height, what we have to do is we know the whole length is 18. We know this part over here is 12. So all we have to do to find the height, which is going to be from here to here, all right, to find that black line right there, we just have to do 18 minus 12, which is 6, okay? So our height here is going to be 6, okay? So then all we have to do is just plug everything in our formula here, and we're going to do, oops. So it equals 1/2 6, which is our height, and then our base 1 is 23 plus 15. When you plug that in your calculator, you're going to get 114. So to find the composite area, the total area, all we have to do is we have to take 276 plus 114, and that'll give us a total area of 390 centimeters squared. So our total area is 390 centimeters squared, okay? Moving on to the second one. If you look at the second one, we have like this funky shape